All right. We still have a couple minutes. Unfortunately, the juggling act didn't quite make it. So you're going to have to watch my impression of me juggling with actually juggling in the air, because it's going to go something like this.
Drop it. Play drop it. Play drop it again.
Yeah, because, I'm terrible. I would be the world's worst juggler, but have you met our pawn chair? He's gonna hurt me later. I've heard from social media that you are the most awesome crowd we've ever had in the last 5 minutes. He said 3 minutes, I'm sorry.
Yay, move!
I just made these go.
All right.
They asked me if I wanted a mic right now. Can anyone in the state of Wisconsin not hear me?
Furry balls.
All right, let's put the guys up here from the practice bed. It comes on a tree! The amazing Furry! Concrete broken boots on his hair! Show us his juggling act!
But
Everyone
these are way too much. This is going to be annoying.
knows!
Not 5. I can clearly do 3 if I'm lucky. The extra starting from somebody getting out here.
You know he brews his own beer? I'm so excited!
Anyone go to the fermented party? Which one of you tried
Sorrento.
the death chilies?
It wasn't that bad!
And then he won by the river.
It wasn't that bad!
Ladies and gentlemen, for 3 days now, you have been at Furry Migration 2018. You are now a little older. You are now a little better fed from Consuite. Was Consuite not amazing this year? That was something else. Something occurs to me. How many of you knew that Consuite was available to all of us and not just the sponsors? Okay, so when you come back next year, remember, Consuite, it's for you. Every single one of you. And they're amazing, and I'm getting in a lot of trouble when I get home for sending that many more people there. So, get me in trouble for a good reason. Go have fun in Consuite.
You got it.
All right, migration has been amazing. You people have been amazing. I want to thank everyone who volunteered. Even if all you did was move a couple chairs for a couple minutes or help us with some boxes on Thursday. This is a volunteer thing. None of us get paid. We do this for fun. Yes, you're laughing. That's what my therapist says when I tell her that. But this is an absolute joy to see so many of you out here tonight. Got a couple things I want to go over with you because, of course, it's closing ceremonies, so I have to talk a bunch. You can boo that if you like. How many of you noticed the puppies and the kitties? Oh, wow. Okay, we raised a little bit of money for them. The final take between Alkali's, I really don't want to get into what he was doing. The Aaron concert, the silent auction, and Fox and Pepper's amazing concert. They brought in $2,242. Now I also got handed this slip of paper. Do not alarm the ladies, return to your, oh no wait, that's the other one, okay. If you are an artist and you have work that's sold out of the art show, please go to the art show and pick up your work right after closing ceremonies. Also, pick up your checks. We're picking up checks for artists, very cool. Also, any of you who have made purchases, please stop by and make sure you have paid for those or they go into our bad karma art collection. You don't want to know what happens to those. Alrighty, next I have, sorry, my computer is being stupid. They're very good at that. Alrighty, next I want to talk to you about how you find out what's going on with us. There's a whole bunch of options available, but Zest here is going to take the podium and tell you about his personal favorites. You've got a microphone right there.
Oh, sweet, official. Hello, I'm here to run for, wait, no, never mind. With either the Facebook comments or, oh, hey, I'm live, hey. Or all of the Twitter feedback, all the great posts, all the great fuzzies. I did my best to try and retweet them all for you guys. Once again, our hashtag this year, if you're working here at Opening Ceremonies, was MNFM 2018. So if you want to post photos of what you took during the con, or if you just want to relive all the fun you had, feel free to search that tag and you'll find a bunch of good stuff and maybe some bad stuff. We don't talk about that though, no. Never bad. Always good, yeah, that's the fandom, right? Anyway, so if you want to keep on track with updates of what is going on in the future with us, make sure to follow us on Facebook, Furry Migration, Twitter, Furry Migration, and we even have a couple other outlets that we don't use as much, but those are the two main ones. And I also want to remind you all of next year's hashtag. It's going to be a really big surprise for you. Not really. MNFM 2019 is our next year hashtag. It's really easy. It's just gonna be the year right after the.
Okay, now I want to check something. If they just do FM 2019, what happens?
You get buried in the football manager hashtag.
Okay, so we don't want to cross migration with football.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm keeping an eye on that, and any of you who post there, I've been trying to get to, don't post on that. It will disappear. As I said at opening ceremony, someone got married on that hashtag, and people saying, this doesn't have anything to do with football. But yeah, that's all I got.
You never know. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys again. I'll see you on social media.
Now, Zest is not running for public office. But this is an election year. You're going to vote, right? If you live in Minnesota and you're not sure how or where to go or how to get registered, mnvotes.org. That's the Secretary of State's website. They can find out if you're registered, tell you where to go. Please, vote. It's important, and look what happens when you don't. This has been a carefully crafted, nonpartisan message. All right, part of what made this weekend so fantastic was an amazing slate of guests, and Wacko's here to tell you a little bit more about how that went.
They told me to adjust the mic stand when I got up here to be closer, and I told them, for me? Really?
But you're so shy.
I'm so shy and quiet and reserved, no one heard my voice this weekend. I want to thank you all for joining us, and I hope you enjoyed the theme this year. Midway Menagerie, a celebration of state fairs, carnivals, and the like. Who here really enjoyed our theming?
It was amazing.
It wasn't just my work, it was work on for a lot of people, but I want to send a shout out to the artists that did our wonderful posters. Azure Tyler, Kisa of the Snow, Melissa Gilly, Mark Wolfkin, Blue Fire, Torrin Thespis, and Kayla Lilia. They did the artwork for all the amazing posters with art that you saw around the con, and they did an amazing job. I also want to say, we tried with the booths, didn't go off quite like we wanted, but I was very proud of the fursuit hugging booth, that many people came by, gave hugs, received hugs. It was fun. We raised $200 for the charity, and I'm happy to say that I do have the most huggable fursuiter for Furry Migration 2018 is Cherry Boo. And if they want to come up after closing ceremonies, I have a very large trophy for them. It is in fact a carnival-sized trophy. But speaking of the things that make this con amazing, especially this year, we had our guests of honor. On behalf of the con, we have award plaques for our guests of honors. Tani Darial, and we also have plaques for our special musical guests, Fox Amore and Pepper Coyote. If there's someone wants to come claim them. Don't have to claim them right now, just don't leave them with us, we'll lose them. But I want to thank all of our guests for providing us with excellent entertainment and education. So that's all you get from me for right now. I'll turn it back over to Charles.
And you think you're getting away easy. Alrighty, let me see here. Okay, we had to cancel the Lion Tamer Act. The Contortionist Act was moved to Consuite last night. We got that cleaned up okay, by the way. No one was hurt. And let me see here. Yeah, okay, so this was a 3-day con, effectively. Was that long enough? No! You want more? Yeah! How much more? You want a year's worth of fun furry behavior? Deirdre, come tell them about a year's worth of fun furry behavior.
Furry Migration Part 2.
Deirdre. Oh, you want to do that later? Fine. Our gaming head has some contest winners to announce for you. Dave, come up and make some people cry with happiness. No, not you.
No, what's the happiness?
So we had the writing contest, iron pen.
Yep, and the iron artist, yes.
Yes.
So, hello everyone. Oh my God. You don't exist, there's just light. Light and darkness. Feels like a Babylon 5 opening. Anyway, well, we did have a lot of fun this weekend. And I'm glad that you all enjoyed coming to the Midway. We argued that it could be called Freak Show, but for once, we, the furries, could look at the rest of the world and say, no, we were never the freaks. So, what we did do is we celebrated all those wonderful games, and as head of tabletop gaming, we just had some fun there too, and we made sport as we do every year out of writing and art, and we have some winners. We had quite a few votes cast. We had our guests of honor, much thanks to you, who helped curate and essentially narrow down the winners, and between all the votes cast and all of the goodness that was submitted, I can safely say we had one of the most successful years this year. including we had our first, to my memory, and it's shaky, but I believe we've had our first poetry submissions in Iron Pen. So keep doing that, that's cool. So, there's another microphone down here. All right. Anyway.
That's not a microphone.
See me later.
Dave,
Yeah.
did you break my audience?
No, just the opposite.
Audience, did you break my Dave?
Yeah. So, in Iron Artist, I am proud to announce that third place, which featured a blue ox beating a loon in a race, went to Nikki Halmorgan. I believe I'm pronouncing that surname correctly.
I don't see a hand.
No, I don't see anything. Oh, wow. You all went pink. Second place, and a very close second it was by Chromomancer, and it was the Geese Racing, for those of you who remember that lovely piece. But first place in Iron Artist this year, featuring either a migration or a Minnesota native species, plus the special secret ingredient, which cues us in towards next year maybe, the finish line, went to Onyx Angel for the Rabbit Runner. Congratulations. Now, over on the Iron Pen side of things, coming in third place, and again, these were very close. As you know, as Ken Fletcher, who does Iron Artist, and I do Iron Pen, our votes don't count unless it comes to a tiebreaker. I had to cast a vote this year. So for third place, Head East by Plonk. Is Plonk available? Oh, there we go. Congratulations. In second place, The Spirit of Harmony by Riot. There we go. But first place, and I just loved that this came in so high up, was Edgar Allan Poe's The Tortoise and the Hare by Snow, one of the first poems ever entered.
Thank you, Snow.
So our first place winners will receive a membership for next year. And next year, pay attention, usually the Monday before, we release the secret ingredient. And 1,000 words, you can do it. 1 8.5 by 11 sheet, you can do it. Join us, make this truly collaborative, and help us celebrate Furry Migration 2019.
And if you tell yourself you don't have time to write 1,000 words, I would point out that all 3 of the winners and most of the other contestants, in fact, also work on running this con. Okay? So they just decided not to sleep, apparently. The amount of talent around here is kind of scary sometimes, and that includes all sorts of talents. One thing you guys may not see directly is the work we do with the Hyatt Hotel in order to fit all of us in here, so that we can have this beautiful space. I need to say though, the lighting is the work of our brilliant tech crew. The Hyatt is amazed at the lighting we got in this room this year. Can we thank our tech crew, please? And now, ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite phrases, the merry band of nitwits that is our hotel department.
All right, Charles. You know, Charles, we do have some fun together, don't we? I think
yeah.
actually one of our newest members would like to present you with a gift. Right in there, okay. Can we see that for showed off? You know. Okay, there we go. Is it staying? Does it fit? It should. Okay. Look at that. Isn't it pretty? Now take it out. And he's been deflowered, ladies and gentlemen. you have fun. But Charles got me into like doing this, so this is my way of payback. So anyway, yes, I'm Eric Fox. I've been hotel here for Furry Migration since the inception. For some reason. Oh, don't worry, Charles. There's more. By the way, what did you think about the podium we got for opening ceremonies? I'm more of a, glass half full type of guy. Okay, in the hotel world, we always tell our attendees to not break the hotel. And I mean, you guys, I think some of you have tried. We've had dueling raptors. We've had the floor in this room physically shaking up and down 1 to 2 inches from your dancing. How many people felt that? That was a fun one. You know what they call it if you break the floor with your dancing? Renovations. So you're just assisting, so it's all good. Hey, so I don't work alone in this department. I usually stand up here and say some words, but I want to take a moment and honor the rest of my hotel team here. Give them a round of applause. And the newest model of fursuits right here is equipped with radios in the head. Isn't that cool? Yeah, pretty snazzy. Plus he's cute. They're both cute. Aren't they adorable? Who could say no to that face? Like when we asked for a contract extension or more space, who could say no to these faces, right? All right, guys. Hey, thanks for helping us to have an awesome convention. And yeah, take care. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Now, I'm going to tell you some things Eric wouldn't tell you.
Wait, no. Eric told you everything.
No. Mr. President!
I'm the hotel right now, I'm not the president.
Okay, but we run year-round programs. That's stuff I was teasing them with earlier. We do all sorts of stuff. If you're not going to talk about that, who is? Go, fix it.
No.
Okay, hi, I'm going to stall for time. Tap dance? No. Oh, look, ladies and gentlemen, Deirdre.
One of these days, Charles, you're going to give me a phobia about coming up here. Opening ceremonies, my tablet crashes while I'm coming up here. I'm going cell phone reading over here. Then you call me out early while I'm trying to get all professional to reference the society.
I almost don't recognize you.
But don't worry, I have a little bit of revenge for you in a couple of minutes. Minnesota Furs would like to thank all of our attendees for making Furry Migration 2018 an amazing year. Remember, it was you that made this convention memorable. Meeting up with old friends, making new ones, bringing more people into the furry community, that's our mission. Wahaha. We would also like to thank all of our partners at Geek Partnership Society, Convergence, and Anime Detour. In Minnesota, these fandom groups work together very closely, sharing resources and making sure that our local conventions provide for one another are as great as they can be. The next major event in the Minnesota Furs calendar is our fall picnic at Columbia Park in Minneapolis. If you're still in town on the 22nd, we would love to see you there and join us. And Charles?
I don't wanna.
Well, you did make a slight little mistake when it came to opening ceremony.
Yes, I agreed to host them.
Well, I mean, besides that, you said that there was about 150 people that came to our picnic, something like that?
Yeah.
We did have one picnic that was in the spring, a little bit back in recent years, where we did hit that number.
Okay, good.
It was very rainy. We got half of us sick from catching cold and stuff like that.
Oh, yes.
You might have vaguely amended that. But normally, our picnics are more around 200, 250 people at their peaks. Really, over these 8-hour periods, we usually get 300 plus, sometimes as many as 400 people coming out. Now, I would like to just picture something for you. Minneapolis Park Board or one of the other parks around the area, and over a hill comes 200.
Excessive seriousness. Substitution. Get off the stage.
Hey. Bad call, ref. Bad call.
Get out of here. We need more.
What's going on here? What's going on here? We don't have penalties. There are no penalties at con running. What are you? What's going? What have you got? What? You just dropped your sports
I brought
equipment.
the gear for the game. I brought the gear for the game. That's all. It's
The game. The game.
The game.
What game?
All of them.
All of them?
All of them.
When are we playing the game?
Next year. Join us next year for Furry Migration, the Championship, a festival of furry sports, both real and imagined, serious and silly, football, baseball, Calvin ball, and Quidditch, where you can compete, or just cheer on those that do. We'll find out next year.
If any of you... We have a raft of bad ideas, most of which we will be...
Hey, at least the dogs like it.
I'm going to regret this, but if any of you have ideas on how we can sportify this convention and make the nerdy even sportier, we're dying to hear it. We may cry a bit when we read them, but we definitely want to hear your ideas. Because remember, whatever you come up with, he has to do.
Oh, Lord. But wait.
Hold on, so what else are we doing next year?
But wait. Come on. Whatever. There's more. But wait, there's more.
I got a microphone right there.
I do, but I can shout. Can you hear me in the back? All right, all right. We are pleased to welcome two amazing artists as our first guest of honor for 2019, Brian Reynolds and Tracy Reynolds. Tracy is an animator and artist whose extensive client list includes Walt Disney Television Animation, and her recent successful Kickstarter campaign is allowing her to publish her own children's book. Brian Reynolds is an artist and animator currently working in the gaming industry. He is well known in his fandom for his artwork, including his fun and interesting submissions to the Fun Day Pop-Up Show. Keep an eye on furrymigration.org for more information about our guests, the theme, and everything else for 2019.
Okay, just a sec. Hey, Tech, can we get the graphic for next year's theme back up again? Why is he doing that to his hockey stick? I think, Dave, we may have a secret ingredient for next year's writing contest. Ow! Okay, he's surprised that I told that joke. You guys know better. Alrighty, so, Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
Hang on a second.
We got more balls on the stage we can throw.
I think I just got a foul ball with a football. Okay, so come over so the audience can see you. All right. So you've survived chairing another convention.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Any regrets?
That I chaired a convention.
Fair. Been there. Do you have therapy planned?
Yes, I'm going to Disney World.
You're going to Disney World. And then you're coming back to do it all over again next year, right?
Yes, I am.
Alrighty. See, the therapy's not working.
I think it's more Disney World.
Okay, so I think we've covered just about everything. Is there anything else you want to tell the nice people?
I lost a claw on my fursuit Saturday.
Yeah, we'd had a claw turned in. Yeah.
I had 5 showers Saturday.
Did you have any meals?
Yes.
6. So 5 showers, 2 meals, and how many hours of sleep?
6.
Not too bad. Not too bad. I thought it was an hour of sleep, 2 showers, and 6 meals. But then you could probably guess that. Okay, speaking of numbers, I'm thinking of a number. I'm thinking the attendance number for this year's convention. And I'm thinking it begins with whatever's in your hand.
First, let's actually talk about something that's just as important of our numbers, sponsors.
How many sponsors did we have this year?
We had 77 plus 1 minor sponsor.
A minor sponsor. Wow, okay. Someone's using their allowance well.
I would have done it. We had 89 super sponsors.
Very cool.
This third number, do you think we should say it?
Show me the number. Show me the number.
Do you think they deserve it?
I think that's too big for most of them.
Yeah, size does matter for some.
All right. Should I go there?
No.
Lay it on me, big boy.
Our attendance numbers is 1,107 for 2018. And that's all of you.
I'm sorry, Coach. I'm still not satisfied. More. I want more of you. So all of you, come back, bring your friends. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I?
Yes.
I'm in. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Furry Migration 2018. It is the fault of all the people you've seen on this stage, all of you out there who lifted a finger even for a moment to volunteer, and each and every one of you who made this weekend amazing. Thank you so much, and good night.
Hey, one last thing.
I never get the last word around here. Have you noticed that?
Of course you can't get the last word. Just like previous years, we have decided to give everybody an extra early bird pre-reg price for the next 2 days of $35 for attendees. You can do it here, or you can do it at home. In fact, if you know friends that think about going to the con next year, you can do it there too. You can get them.
Register early, register often.
Register your friends, register your pets.
No, I thought it was spay neuter your pets.
I'm not Bob Barker.
All right, so registration is online right now for next year.
Oh, that date thing.
We should have a date?
Yeah, we should have a date.
Does my partner know about this? Wait, a date with all of you? I'm in.
Okay. For some reason, I actually did not have that up on my phone. September 6th through the 8th, 2019 is our dates for this next convention.
So it's the same weekend right after Labor Day.
Yes, and where is it being held at?
And who's in charge?
Everybody else.
And who's volunteering? I love you guys. I really do. Thank you so much.
Can I keep the ball?
Ball? If you throw it out towards the door, will they go out?
I don't know. Let's find out. Here, you throw one and I throw. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. This has been Closing Ceremonies. Now, let's run quick. Run!
Silver Gatoman, he bought me a coffee. Silver Gatoman, here is the song for thee. He likes to video all the panels at the cons. You should go and watch them whether they are short or long. Silver Gatoman, you video that's not a jibe. All of you go to his YouTube channel and like and subscribe.